let us quickly go through other points as well. They are the points which I have already told you. Water surface is always perpendicular to net acceleration. Tan alpha is ax divided by ay. So this is an important point that you should directly deploy in problems. If they will ask you inclination angle of water, then you can directly use this relation ax divided by ay, and this tan alpha will also help you to find sin alpha and cos alpha, and to eliminate other variables, other lengths that you might end up while choosing other paths. So you can eliminate those extra lengths that you have taken while solving using other paths. So you can eliminate them with the help of this tan alpha only. So you should remember this. And also I mentioned based on the choice of axis. So what does that means? That based on the choice of our axis, accordingly we have to find the inclination angle. As an example, see in this situation our axis was like this simple axis system. What is simple axis system? It's like this. This is y-axis and this is x-axis. The axis is not rotated. So this is a simple axis system. So here the inclination angle of water alpha will be with respect to simple axis system. This is x direction and this is y direction. So this alpha will be along with respect to horizontal direction only. But clearly in this problem that we have solved in earlier video, I have rotated the axis to solve this problem. This was our x-axis and this was our y-axis, and this inclination angle was with respect to this inclined plane this time. Okay, and what's the beauty of this problem is that this time the vessel is made like that this inclination angle is again with respect to the horizontal direction only. So here this inclination angle is actually with respect to this inclined plane and our axes are like this, but here again the inclination angle alpha is with respect to normal axis system. This is y-axis and this is x-axis. So I hope there is no doubt being left in the choice of axis to find the inclination angle. So here we have find the inclination angle with respect to inclined plane, and here the normal case, and in this also the same case will be there. We will be taking this problem as well in upcoming videos. Do watch it. It's a very nice problem. The last point, that is to find pressure difference, use the travel method across the points. So it is recommended to use the travel method that we are discussing from our first video onwards. It's recommended you should use it. You have to travel between 2 points and find the pressure difference using it, or you can use the normal Pascal's method, the normal method also. Both will yield same result. The path along which you should travel, you should take the component of acceleration accordingly. This is another important point. So in this situation I have decided to travel along this path to find the shortest path to find the pressure difference. So in this direction we should take all the possible components of acceleration. So what are the possible components of acceleration? One is like this, and sometimes we leave acceleration due to gravity. It is like this, though its 2 components will be there. One will be like this in this direction, and another will be like this. This is gx and this is gy. Okay, in this situation. So in this situation acceleration gravity is like this. So one component will be along this and one component will be perpendicular to this path. So please don't forget to take all the possible components which might exist in that path. You have to take those acceleration into consideration. Okay, the second is length of the path. So to find the pressure difference, you should always remember that you should know the length of that path which you are traveling. because these are the elementary things, okay, that you should have to consider while applying this travel method. Okay, so with this, these are the important points that I have covered in this video. It also clears some of your doubts which might arise while you are watching upcoming videos also. So please focus on these points thoroughly and also watch earlier videos to grasp all the concepts. Some additional miscellaneous concepts that we have left earlier. So these concepts are just additional. These are the points that you should remember while solving problems. So these points will just enhance your understanding of the topic and clear some other base concepts as well. So let us thoroughly go through each of the point mentioned in these miscellaneous concepts. So our very first point is lines of equal pressure. So what are lines of equal pressure? Actually these I have mentioned here 2 points, so let us quickly go through them and then we will be taking these 2 cases to understand the concept. So it is quite observable as well, and you might be knowing this concept. So let us see what is it. So these lines consist of group of points having equal pressure. Means lines of equal pressure is the line which consists of points which are having equal pressure. Secondly, lines of equal pressure are always perpendicular to net acceleration. So this point is important. You should remember this, that lines of to find lines of equal pressure, we should find net acceleration, and perpendicular to net acceleration will be lines of equal pressure. Okay, so to understand this, let us go through these 2 situations. So first of all, this vessel is at rest, the very standard situation, and in the second situation we have given the horizontal acceleration A in this direction. So we have to find the lines of equal pressure in both the situations. So let us find lines of equal pressure in this situation, the A1. So as you all know that lines of equal pressure are perpendicular to net acceleration. In this situation, since the vessel is at rest, so only one acceleration, that is acceleration due to gravity, is acting along negative y direction, means in this direction g is acting. So net acceleration is g, which is acting like this, and water surface is perpendicular to this. So our lines of equal pressure will also be perpendicular to this gravity only. Let us draw one of the line of equal pressure. So let us consider this line. This line is perpendicular to net acceleration, first of all. So at all these points lying on this line, pressure must be equal, and that is the case that you all know from Pascal's law as well, that along same height, along same depth, the pressure is same at all points. So these are the lines of equal pressure. So in this situation, lines of equal pressure are like this. This is one of the line of equal pressure. This is another line of equal pressure. This is another. Okay. See one thing, that along a single line, at all points the pressure will be same. But as soon as we switch to other lines, then pressure must vary, because we are changing the depth. If I will take this line, then depth will vary and pressure will vary actually. But along this direction, at all points pressure will be same. Here also pressure is P0, suppose, here also, and here also. So that is a very basic thing, and we all know about this thing, that pressure, if no acceleration exists in this direction, then pressure is same at all points. Now let us find the lines of equal pressure in this situation. So for that we have to first evaluate net acceleration, and lines of equal pressure will be perpendicular to net acceleration in this situation also. So in the frame of this vessel, one acceleration will be like this, another acceleration, which is acceleration due to gravity, will be acting along y direction. So net acceleration will be like this, which is its value is a square plus g square. So I hope you will be knowing that, and it will be perpendicular to water surface. So that clearly means our net acceleration is acting like this, perpendicular to this water surface. So it's obvious that lines of equal pressure will be somewhere like this, perpendicular to the net acceleration and parallel to this inclined water surface, like this. Means it is like this. So it's quite interesting and quite observable as well, that since acceleration is existing in both the direction, this time water surface inclines like this, and since water surface has inclined in this fashion, so lines of equal pressure must be parallel to inclined water surface. So since now water surface earlier was like this, horizontal, but now it has inclined with some angle, so lines of equal pressures are also inclined with the same angle alpha, and along these, if we take a single line, along this line pressure will be same at all points. For example, if I take a point here and simultaneously I take a point here along the same line perpendicular to net acceleration, then pressure at these 2 points will be equal. So I hope this concept of lines of equal pressure, a basic theoretical concept, you should remember this. It will enhance your understanding as well, and will help you somewhere down the line if you are weak in some concept. A small thing that you should note here, that points on this line of equal pressure are at same depth. So if a person here says that line of equal pressure is like this in this situation, that all these points on this line will have a same pressure, so that's wrong, because you can clearly see that depth of all these points is different in this situation. This situation is quite different. So this line will not be the line of equal pressure, and we have clearly seen here that line of equal pressure will be parallel to this inclined surface only. Means like this, that line of equal pressure will be like this, and it's clear also that all the points will have same distance from this inclined surface as well. So this is the line of equal pressure. This is not the line of equal pressure. So like this also you can find the line of equal pressure. Find that line whose points have equal depth from the surface of water.